Yare yo, yare yes. Obi benya one fi yare. Yamfa yare nso nya nipa. Sichire yare ni no. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy. We are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pockets, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma, and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055 000 5077 055 000 5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support.
I'm super excited about this ginger chips. Ain't it a whoopee? Ginger chips at me power chow. Say enye mape ginger chips dear. And then I worry. And it is something say you were in powdered form like this. Ain't it say we will be opaque green tea to send me me green tea and I may be a gum. Na se me pese me munch on something so and ye me sakanwa na marry. Would you wouldn't share no? Google about ginger and you see the health benefits of ginger. But need just some say the organic honey and I come and I get mape ginger chips myself. So America, it comes in a pouch like this. Into more American yina mubiti me afre
862-215-2007.
Good. Ofra you be deliver. Get your more kama. So we Ghana so be patch of free
0277-609-644.
Mape ginger chips dear OBA here. I was a
Ladies and gentlemen, I am in, but Abna is out. They don't know me. Hello.
Hey. Hey, whoa. Now you're going overboard. Maybe it's late. I mean, can't tell you we come grab.
I'm like saying,
yeah, but you now too.
Abrabona here bonus. I'm doing comedy. I'm very careful.
Dear here.
The radio no take them how about you na bonten.
And then when I come you on the engine.
Only say on Bema Bia or Neno. So I will know more train now on your accountable. Jana Seman.
I agree with you for the very first time.
Nancy the organs.
Say I will be a baby. Now all your shopping to know they're affordable and not the cheapest. The affordable means is a wise guy.
I thought you said you agree with I thought you just said
no. Let him speak.
Because you see, you've gone to a place and I'm trying to find what is affordable. And you think that my affordability means that I'm being stingy? In the first place, there is no cast in stone rule that gives any guy or any boy the privilege to, as it were, spend on anybody's daughter. But there's nothing you get from them in the first place, apart from trying to have some time with them, not sexual times. There are times that some people look affable, presentable. So you want to sit somewhere with them so that you could have some level of happiness by the happenings of the people. It's not just about you having your way with them. It's unfortunate there are times you call one person from my name with my time baby. Oh, me, I mean, come with me, I mean, wow. Let me come with me, son. This is madam for one account. Swinging part chop and get bayan, count money, can you want? Me girls, me, I am toy idea, we in some my do you understand where I'm coming from? Me girls, Nangas, and I'll be in some my younger saying, yet. I feel secure around them. I don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you're going to do anything to me, but I feel secure around them. So if nothing, I'll call them so that they come with us.
But you are fortunate that the said girl is not even going to take your money for the fence. Now those who keep quiet and take their fence, and by the time the guy gets there, they've ordered for all the.
There are mistakes I don't do naturally in my life.
What's that?
I don't bite more than I can chew. I'm a type of person that when I say I don't have. And I'm the type of person that like to test the pulse of people. And I realize that most of the people who claim they love you, in the midst, when they tell you they're under pressure to demand something from you, when you don't provide, they show you their real card.
Yeah, when they want something from you and they don't get it.
Yes. And there are people that they are nice to you when they want something from you.
Yeah.
It's not men. I have seen more women like that. Yes.
Oh, there are men like that too.
People keep saying that men are nice to you when they want to get something.
Yeah. On text,
I have witnessed more women in my life.
Okay, we all deal with the opposite sex.
Of course. So
we can tell you.
So I have constantly been nice with people, right? Because I don't get anything from them except nice pleasantry that I beg for. Do you understand? So I see them to be people who will be nice to you.
They're called transactional people.
Thank you. So the transactional relationship mentality group of girls, they hate you to be accountable. But
how is that? No, how is you
accountable of all the days you want to be accountable? The day we are out, what if maybe I feel like the cheapest place? Let
me ask you a question. If I ask you where can we go and sit tonight, are you supposed to choose where is the most expensive? Or where you can find what you want to eat, or where I can afford. These three, what do you choose?
I would choose
something
based on the pocket
size.
So when you choose something based on my financial,
and I know you can pay for it, but it's just that you are stingy.
So once you think I'm stingy, you take me to a place where
you won't stingy there.
A cup, a glass of whatever juice is 200 Ghana cedis, for example. When they do the mixing for you, it's 200 Ghana, just a glass of juice.
Now so what's your rent? $10,000 a month. That's a top. What they make now got 200 juice.
Jollof rice.
I'll take you there.
Jollof rice is just about 190 Ghana cedis.
I think that's affordable.
Okay, so it's affordable. Is it affordable to you? Do you know why?
Why?
What I've learned in my life is anytime you think of spending on somebody's bill, ask, can I afford?
I think you can afford.
No, you don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now only access to the mumu pin. Wait me here.
It makes a lot of sense.
Okay, so asem tuwa. You see, I didn't budi.
But Soka said he drives an Acura. He lives and pay $10,000.
a month.
Unfortunately,
The
the rent I pay in my place is guarded to pay. That's my rent, for example. And then yes, I'm a tenant, boom, boom, but I'm one at the call. And it's a old genius, and then nunti. Baby, I will soon die. Yes, so so good. Where Munu go home, Cotton. Abna, she said, "Oh, you are full sour." I mean, show himself. Show papansa.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you are full sour. Men show himself. Abua funo on in passe.
Ah, okay.
You see, I'm one in number one now. We are.
Yes, I know why now after now this one.
It is awesome now. What kind of stinginess and changing where I say.
Let me say something.
Be careful. Be careful because I was listening to you. Be careful.
Oh,
and the last point is that when people don't care about you, but when you're sick, they come to your aid. Thank God at least you have somebody who will come to your aid in your time of dying.
I didn't look for. I didn't go into a relationship to look for a doctor.
If at the end of the day you live a life where as you are sitting, you always have to forge sickness, forge something so you can receive something. One day you will forge something that what you are forging is affordable or is with me. I won't let you buy. I'll give it to you.
As I'm working now, okay. The uncle story.
It's more yes, so one guy said radio no 92. But yeah, tia bonten.
Me not.
What do I say? And the way you sure you tia pa. You tia pa. I'm not ya bono bi yeah. I'm not looking about so be
good girl doesn't pay.
There's no way you can find a suitable partner for a wife or for a marriage. So all of you who are wasting your time in churches and praying, stop. The only way to find a good husband, and when your pastor recommends a guy for you, is the worst thing that can ever happen to your life. Somebody has been recommended for somebody just 2 weeks ago, and I'm shocked. They did it 2 years ago. She didn't mind, but just last week, the pastor again, who is acting like he's the father, has recommended again.
Yes, she has agreed.
And she can't say no, but she's giving access to the stupidity. And I want her to hear me.
Hear thee.
That's I know about it. So she should be careful. The story for the day.
Story for the day.
Hello. Story for the day. Hello, counselor. My name is Vivian. I am 39 years with 2 kids and they are all girls. Please help me. I am losing my mind. I started my year on a very bad note because my husband and I have been married for the past 15 years. Just last week, I finally got an information that he has a son outside of our marriage. I don't know how to ask him, but I'm hurting and thinking of doing something to us. I love him, but I don't care anymore because of how we started this marriage. Please, don't I deserve to know the truth? Who must tell me? I never want to have anything to do with this child or the mother. Advise me. Enti Ose, hello, Counselor Lucius. Meji in fear 39. Namawo emma mienu. Omina eye emma. Ose bibi na dream boafa so say o lose na dream kra. If you say osati afiwe no na enye ekwan papa so. Nipuno on na worry for 15 years. Last week na when your information say or ba be ma baako enye omumie no omoba. Na onim obi a ombisa no na ade no so eye ne ya wona kuma mu ache se oye ne ho hwia enye yie. Odro be ma no but see ade emfa no ho bi why na dwen say obeye bibi na eni se ohun no kre na na hwan na wo se eye den eka no kre na ede che no na sisi ano obisa se onye den on pese obi hu akola no pese onye akola na maame ebenya bibi aye se chesa akola ne maame na busu on perfect sisi ano into no again only. Counselor. Yeah,
I've not heard the story. What's your take on the story?
I think first and foremost you should find out if it was like a one-time thing, it was a mistake, or it was a serious relationship.
What are you doing with that information?
No, because now let me explain. 15 years. When I wasn't married, I used to say that if my husband cheats, I will cheat back, I will argue.
Have you changed your mind?
I've not changed my mind, but 50 years is enough. Because yeah, I remember who like Nipa who. So if in 15 years, and I know as women, I bet in a maternity stage when she was pregnant. I mean, it is not. There is no excuse. There is no excuse for what the man has done. But I'm saying that and run a woman. I can't walk. Bisa will say, I one touch, and I say, Chocho Mucho. So Chocho Mucho, dear me, I will. But if it was a mistake, I don't think she should add the child because many of them are jackran. Who jackran? My partner said they be uncle Sam. I'm talking about it. Unless the woman will not give the child to my husband, I'll take the child. So that there is no, I'm going to but if they had been doing it and he's been cheating for a very long time, yeah, you know what? Let me be honest. If he's a good father, Savannah, leave the man alone. Leave the man alone, Savannah. What are you going to do with all that sex? I mean, at some point, yeah, the yes, I thought it was about Johnny.
I am so.
I know. I can't believe I'm saying this.
Who is talking? Abina, is this you? Abina, is this you?
All I'm saying is,
you is this?
In this case, I've not heard any the man is for cheating me.
You is this? Really?
Look, if he's really doing his responsibility,
Abina, the man is going to chop another agoji.
I'm making sure say. Wait. So I didn't go about 50 years, but I'm sorry.
I'm not doing
let me just say, no, you see, it is not black and white.
It is black and white.
It's not black and white.
Like this thing.
No. And let the girl flow, Dory. Let the girl flow. What's this?
The girl doesn't have anything.
Don't put the girls under pressure. All I'm saying is that 15 years in marriage. Ma'am, I bet you that you don't want to see that man's thing every day. I bet you by now, it's not even about the sex anymore. It's about the companionship and the love they're building together. If the man is doing everything and there was a slip, he went to sleep somewhere. Like I said, it was one slip and then a child came out of it. You can forgive him. Collect that child. Because that child has got nothing to do with the whole issue. Now, when say we are not only girl here and like they were in a very serious relationship, he has a whole other family somewhere, you can divorce him and then they're going to give you what you're due. But if the man is everything, he's doing everything, he's not bothering you, he's not making you feel like blah blah blah, man, leave that man. No, don't leave that man.
Counselor,
I don't know what to say at this time.
Counselor, son, I worry to Mrs. Hanifa.
I worry to old age. You know, it's not married; it's just old age.
No. Abina will sit here and say so. No, but I mean, this is my opinion. Yeah.
And we'll keep it on record because we are live on.
Counselor, please, you can't blackmail my emotions. I am saying this is my opinion.
Because when we go for Abina's old voicemail. And we play you alongside your stand. Abina, we can see that there's something that the gun says, Koloko anymore. So,
Counselor, let me tell you, this is my opinion, and this is my true opinion.
Okay.
Adentina, Oba, Bema Wado. Na ma girls you. Na Osho, or tell the animal, or her woman on your mouth. I deal with it since ban Aden. What is it?
So you don't think
I am married? Wait, 15 years. I have 2 girls. When you're boy back, what is my problem? What is it? Why? You're not. He's not even going to put pressure on me and say, "Okay, babema,
no, see, imagine if you are seeing that. If you want a son, maybe everything he has built will go to Abina. I replace him the legacy.
Abina metia say, but me I 12. Say me wo bema. This account say we to one boy ma. Or me name hour. Obi dey wo gender. Now, this is it. Ma worry me kunu. Ona me te kama ohwe me me, on tete me, on abuse me. I am free, I'm comfortable, I am happy. Na se be ma no wo baba ko abontin I should lose a whole marriage, a whole family, a whole happiness, a whole joy, a whole man, my 2 girls. Not separation or say divorce. Look at the effects ever have it on the children that my woman. Now we can always say some of us, we are I kind of say a product of broken homes. In some of these things, we don't even think about it. No.
That was the other woman.
No, my meaning papa mujaye, right? Another woman. Omujaye no. Na ye won papa kaka, na ye mama eche, na ye kwa ha, na ye ba social welfare that time and same baby. What I say. I don't think that I want my children to go through that. And listen, I'm not saying say be me how, be me to be me bo. Now was me person me jaya or now. No. Idea me can ye man anything of abuse.
Yeah.
The lady doesn't even know how I back on sa. We so full near sia. And I'm who in some months again. What when some can na ko penis and call shout now. What are you Nanichi or you're very, very okay. Ain't it now? I am about nothing. Who did I will be uncount. One casano could do what you will end up losing the man to the other woman. You will end up losing, you will be losing him. You will lose him. Not for any sort of why also be unpelt. No, I born to none. No about what say. We also know my son, no could do. You see, I didn't know what Diana will be back on 1 penny. We have no idea. No, our spare time will be there. Keep quiet.
But you know that I know some people who like the spare time because the spare time doesn't come with the responsibility. So you go for work to do the chores and everything. You come there, you enjoy it. Some people deliberately want it to be spare time. Abena. Yes, I know people. Abena
obu ben the woman in munyan ben the woman. Sabi or ba council to them no I do. Say yes, I bomb your mouth where the council and comedy. Na se wu jai wu kuna se wa so en munyama so kawamuti mo baby munya de mubedi akwa kotale obi de no bodi akun. Na ma mo de akwa no the acid be goose way. No odi ubane
Mommy, she has to be.
Also, no, yeah, ebi mu ye. What I say, it is all you be now we anything. Well, or could chin be major be madu in Sakana woman. One who move beam now over breast. It's now baby why over. Now they won't come to me.
I think that what we are learning right now, I said something from the beginning that no woman or no man can find the best wife until they make a mistake of the woman they are choosing. I never chose the best wife for myself until we got married before I found out that she can be okay with me.
Okay.
So those of you waiting for Mr. Right and taking recommendation from your pastors, stop fooling. Because you see, Abna, the area say, mostly there's no abuse, but there's abuse.
Yeah, emotional.
People decide to abuse themselves. They be can't say
so it's not like self-inflicted abuse.
Yes. So that's what toxic is. It's not external. So I'm not obisi ukuna ko wo baby. Enunti ubuefu. O tete. O punishing. Won't so out being beside because I'm not here by going to say. So only be Martin no ye dey say o ye bia wo fear. To query him or to attack him.
It's quite difficult. That level of respect is quite.
And Adoring can send you home. Omo count, but money. And my baby can't, but money. And my baby to baby a ajo. And my baby at your all of a sudden, Omo kopa me kuma bomo. And Omo expected say, Omo ne kwa, Omo ne fear me fear me kwa me kum. No expected say, brabe you won't fear me kumbra. The other woman now who can ask them, yes, see what go. When you hear that your husband has a child out of wedlock, whose responsibility is it for you to be told?
Your husband's responsibility.
Unfortunately, he chooses when you should know. That's the rule.
You see that part. That is the part I'll fight with you.
I'm not because I didn't
make the man look like he can do what he wants to do. That is the part. It's not
but unfortunately,
maybe I also if it's a mistake, I understand. But I'm a time
can you determine what your husband should do?
Yes.
Who married who?
I agree.
Did you move from your mother's house?
Did you go to my mother's house?
Did you move from your mother's house to your husband's house, or you carried your husband to your mother's house?
Why would I take you to my mother's house?
Why?
It's food.
So once you are not a fool, and once your house is full, and you don't need anybody like your husband, so you left your mother's house to create emptiness for them, because you living means you've created one space. So your husband has been good enough to come and carry you from a full house into a place to create space, which means he's responsible.
until you can do what you like
It's
and go
And
about
mind
things
you,
the way you
men
want.
don't destroy marriage.
ah.
Women do. Our dear be a sabia, a man is our dear.
What are you saying?
It's adding true no be see. Our dear uncle yen in if you ma. Well, we see me and so our dear be good if you were about. Then now
2 days
Abna ukuru pie no ba next dia and say our dear. Sebio ukunu kura eko pa bawe bi na ore ne kakra and say our dear. Ukunu ko wo abonten and say our dear. Eye suban na wo de je wakowo ne say our dear.
So your actions is not the problem.
It's not the problem. My reaction
oh no is the problem.
Unfortunately for you, my action should not cause your reaction.
Why?
What?
As we speak, this young lady's reaction is not according to the action. It's according to a gossip.
No, the man truly has a son.
You can be surprised. Somebody wrote something on Facebook or saying the sister Besran, and if you are with him all of a sudden, we'll be friend and get catch and say, hey, now Kohina, when the next thing is, I know this has been going on, and my instincts tells me now the confirmation has come. Girl need in a jai. Or any jai, or see 4 years on Facebook, or see 4 years. I've not get them say, and you know, and to your man.
So you didn't bother to go correct.
They had now see the quest of who friend I share. I'm not a mama ka crap and a ufio munsema. They still will want to come back to you because ebia omo no pel woni odobia mawo. Like if I love you, Abna, I am the one doing the love. I'm the one doing the chasing. You are not really important to me to really do anything than to allow me to chase. So when you misbehave, I keep coming. When you sack me, I keep coming. It shouldn't make you feel that we hear too much. But in a man say maybe you are one because if I can't say we say, oh no, irritated. Not just like I a dear if you any so. It is up with some pa. Then poten na me de chichira branti you are wadieng. Every day ask yourself. Maybe says oh baby I'm saying say then adi ba wadieng mo. Me ma can't say woman who can say me go worry be na. Me worry or baby a sebio abra brabo wa bo asasi so. Or the kuku dam baby that train plan the way jan to when you muntem. Send a bear me banam ne be train ebia enene nan say mama man appointment. Ye chimi police chimi a flare MP. So and yes, and your boss said this so Bisa say, tell me the truth. They say you have a child somewhere. It is the duty of the man
Tell me the truth.
to be able to come and tell you what it is through the family life. Madam, why a mistake? Nadia Snaho, Naya Naya de Yanye, over Filu Ama Obifu Frobi or Tibet. Wow, Kunako Uchi, Frame. I mean, 2 for Nako Consa Force, I mean, Chiamoka on 0277. Obiako we found 609 644. What are you ginger chips? I won't Jimmy say, but a 0277. Obi Obiako we are from 609 644. Then I am finding this one. Can see a Maya. Membrane Nason and yes, I'm a Casa Nasa. And you are the mature Facebook, YouTube, the entire Uncle Modiano. Yamishira. Good night for now.
I was here. I haven't edit with the NBC. We did. I am not what am I going to do? That's good night.
This is for everyday people. Anyway, what's your appliances? No, who appliances? Yeah,
all right, so the story looks simple, but it's a serious statement. And like I was saying earlier, I saw some posts on Facebook. Let me try this for you. I keep saying this thing that men don't destroy marriage. It's women who do. Because women are too inquisitive. They want to know everything. So here, this one. Henry says that, Madam, if you think you can't stay divorced, divorce and go away. No. If you think you can't stay divorced and go away. Lincoln says, after getting the information, have you had a background check? Or have you conducted a vivid investigation to find out it's true or false? Or you are just relying on the information? My own sister visited me while my woman is not around. Someone called her from the house, and that have brought in a lady to the house. That I have brought in a lady to the house without her confirming from me whether this is true or false. I am now single. Well, Frankie says, well, if you are sure of the information, ask him, because he is your husband. And he's honest, will tell you, if he's honest, he will tell you how to proceed, but don't do anything evil. So most of us, we make decisions based on what we hear. And the fact is, my previous girl did the same thing. When my instincts was telling me it was right. Here is the case. You have been told your husband has a child, and already you are making a decision. I never want to see the child. I never want to meet the woman. I want to do something evil to us. What evil at all do you want to do to us? Hear me. Like, people don't know. But you see, I keep saying this, and you can denounce, you can abolish, you can use any word to say that they make Canadian send you. But hear this. Anytime your husband tends to have a child out of wedlock, if at the end of the day you find out that, if you tend to find out that your husband has a child out of the house, don't fight him. Wait until you get a full information. But it makes a lot of sense when you find yourself in a relationship that your husband has a child out of wedlock and is still running your house well. What do you lose? Every day I ask. But you hear the part of the story that I think Dory didn't read well for you to see was the woman is saying something that is key in the letter. Let me see if Abna, if you are ready, we are ready for the reading of the letter. So read a letter for us, Abna, if you are there. But I saw something in the letter that when Abna reads, we all capture it. Doreen didn't see that part. That is one of the things that I want all of us to be ready for, because it happens to all of us. Thank you so much, my dear. How are you doing?
And you?
I'm doing well too, my dear. Everything cool?
Yes.
How's your day been?
Okay.
Yeah, inside.
Okay.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. All right. So we're trying to get the clarity of the story and the impulse of the story that we have today. So there are a lot of things we are going to learn from the story, bits and pieces. Yesterday was good, and we hope today will be well too as well. Today I look brighter because I've gotten a place. In a few minutes, I will move my seat from where I am to another place. But let's go ahead. Honorable Yofa, thank you for coming. Okay. All right, read a letter for us, if.
Okay. So, story for the day. Hello, counselor.
Yes.
My name is Vivian, 39 years with 2 kids, all girls. Please help me. I'm losing my mind. I started my year on a very bad note because my husband and I have been married for 15 years. Just last week, I finally got an information that he has a son outside our marriage. I don't know how to ask him, but I'm hurting and thinking of doing something to us. I love him, but I don't care anymore because of how we started this marriage. Please don't I deserve to know the truth? Who must tell me? I never want to have anything to do with this child or the mother. Advise me. Sister H, a friend of Vivian, we did 39. Okita and Kolami, no man, or say counselor number 1 because, or yabodam. No shafinase, or I shafinase because Nikon and I were for 15 years. A year last week, a dream me, or baby in a sutre say. They couldn't know about ma ewo abonting. No say, I didn't have no a so dream. Won't be sano. Na I face or don't but at this point, now much information and funny whom you. Ain't no Ono the person JPP or person your movie or person your movie because I'm fan of her. No sansu bisa say or in say fatasa obi hunu na why na was say catch no. Afe so one person on akwala no anasa akwala ne ma me benya bibia ye. No can be what letter name say or say or so no bodo ni kunu but on fan at this point. A sign I didn't kind of saying because of how almost started on my way. Let us say I ran a minute upon for seeing no said then or see or don't you dear but see I don't found you. A sign saying almost share my way and I said, oh, yam one, and I say,
yeah, I see one sema bra from your team sort I do sort and client sort obi opet kotidie dia den na onte asase so wabna de onpe kotidie na
papa share
e ja fida de ma amna me bo plate na ya to say the yourself the disclaimer fee and I say what he afi me hu no I say what he
abna o ti o ka say o pe enya o fe yes o pe die
abna don't listen to these ones. Don't listen to this
abna o pe die
abna obebia me da so obebia we nani so ne de onfa anya hwe no o de fibroid enenam and abebe bia wo te atwa ho a why wadwen say o se o me de onfa no ho te say so living state obewie no anya prostate cancer ho na abehu say wi aso no kote ho touch ma eye jimi wo ne nantam enti mu no nkoso mu abstain saa wawale em enye ya kei ewiase mu na do bi oto a oto ebibone ebi ka wa no but awale ya de bi obi a unya bi akọ ba wo kọ a men kofo oba bi a nani ngi twede emu obi ti se dore ware na abebre
na cancer
de bia otewa she's against epewagro untie na asem da o se ye de go ye den ene kra wo kan wa
ade na betan obi ni wa ye adem I mean take
so o kasa agro eno honorable can say bi ma bi hu saa o see some time ago no wanya bi andi anayase ya ne ya mana say ndie saa de ne ko e se ne yem hyi no wanya koti andi na saa de ne ko e se yem issue bi e se yem hyi we fi e se enda fomo yo o de abna let any actually me mo bi bo nka bi na ye obi de until point there will be some three different questions. Or see, don't I deserve to know? I feel see, I don't want to have anything to do with this child or the mother. Okay, you're good.
You don't want to have anything to do with the child or the mother. Oh, be on board, man. Yeah, what's our way? I say, come. Here, say, do you have concrete evidence? Say, no, pray. Do you have concrete confirmation? Say, no, pray. So, why are you based on somebody's idea or what come up on thing to destroy your 15 years marriage? I mean, come on. Master, only ukunu po ako wa bontia. Odo be fe yo basa on show ne wo ba. The man has not told you anything. So, why do you want to kill yourself before you die? No. Live in the marriage and enjoy your marriage and you have your peace. Nipa me say we catch us say no cre what draw conclusions. Panic attacks over nothing. So she should just chill, cry. Nobody is telling her anything. The husband is not telling her anything because for you know there's nothing. Even if there's a child cry now, Papa no can so that planning but feel hot changing it time. I'm planning living in life. So also no family, no living my life now.
And who think say she's hurting herself because what if say at the other day no enya no cry. But once I dey back where and say they be am see ebi crancy will say Papa Yansin boni bi. O see obi friend nyame no obi engina ho. Ewiase ma ewedi ba me kan eno me kan say my Doreen boni bi boni na me ye no o de ahye ne kumum say me ma hete no my nyankopon so nsem boni I've really sinned against God but my kwa mam nyankopon de ache me but ono how ye nipa no she still holds it against me even though God has forgiven me.
Maybe you've not
the fact is Me kwa ko sere boni fa che wonyame ho na wonni ho.
E wo do
What I say? Na etoni bia the airtime say omo ankasa heti omo ho. Na o demand say boa me na me yi het no. Because you see ankoma ye di ni kire say somebody gave her the information and she is truly believing the person who gave the information and knows in her heart that the husband can have a child out of wedlock. Area way me call ye adwuma kakra wo me ho. Na me PFE office so na obi ba also osre me na ye ka kire me say me office will see na me say assemble or see assembly si na obeso take a decision and your ba lawyer no ho ba say lawyer ni ho and obi ka say counselor ba office on umbra and me see no and oba me nche ni ndi nkomo. The long and short of the story they say or see me fanco radio so ni ndi nkomo, but I've not been able to generate the story. But look at this simple thing, okay? Or see the wife ako attacking girl be girl like young girl be or call evening classes. What does it? Or call evening classes. One say, you ever say girls have an answer, top up degree, ni masters, ni nyama, sa girls ni be. So the girl is about 32 years. But ni fifie, point juma ko yi ni uniform. Eko share jeans. Eko baby a girl ni evening classes. Girl ni point ye ni na dan for no attack no. Say o man warning say oni ni kunu na eko. Na ni kunu na betu any fees. E na oye dede na ogu girl ni mase wo ho. E na say girl na dan for no ehuru onu se onfi yonko. E na oto ne nsa soko bomb. E na o ma bo no we pra. E na onu akwa da bata police station akwa. Say a group nabo. And on one part the Baraka police station call report for assault. Eti call report to you know. And say girl no can say true say girl didn't call out. Eti girl no so any mere no. But oba no body di or can say list well no. And o can say ampa. Eti ne yiri ni ana. Eti na dan fufu na won ko anka. And almost say ampo enyampo. She has no right to come and embarrass their friend. It's your Yanagi son also. Obeko police station got reported say, Mamina Baba attacking the school. And you also call the same police station got reported. Say Nessie. And I got this or call police station or call police got reported here. And our friend Papa no, I can't say the senior. So I'm going to report your wife. Or China CID for the embarrassment of a. Now the man is torn between the wife and the side chick. Why not? But if your wife can come from work, now we're two car. Asa akko girl ho, akko attacking her. Now semesi police station. I don't know, but my wife will not do that. But if she makes that mistake to do such a thing, I'll be so disappointed and broken. But I don't have a choice than to save her and give out my side chick. That I will do.
Nice.
Oh, yes. That I will do.
Side chick now.
I'll be very no. I'll be very disappointed. I will save my wife against the side chick. My wife will not have me again.
Oh.
Yes. I will not choose my side chick over my wife. But if my wife does such an action, which I least expected to do, I would definitely choose her above my side chick. But she won't have me again. But oko na yoko prana. Oko na side chick in the idea boniti no pradia. Ona bo ko san ye tie wa. Oko
ona bo ye tie o.
Mama mbo ana wa na ko sebu o obedi a. The network no so nje. Wa mbo ana no ewu enu. Ma mamitu no. Why? Na de okan nya ya ate. Dia me se mchen se. Akwai so bi sam senti onye dey. Because obi a report obi and I didn't know Bedefi, and the CID for about one metal. What Johnny?
Hey, now shoes
Hey, now police is my friend. So I'm just bringing this on board. So there are times that the actions we take, according to the reactions of our actions, I'm not going to the reaction of the actions. It told me
right.
Eti de ye ken eye no kura mpo sampa se ni kunu akọwo a den na obetumi aye ye bia me bi se asem we o Mrs. Sister be to America me say enti na mga say ye fa asem no ba ko a o see our 2 girls.
Yes.
Eti onwo be ma emma papa no.
Yeah.
That's one of the story. Number 2, the almost fair one son awade na ba no so kire say either the guy was poor and then there were nya bi. It could also be another thing. And now awade na say ekoye na wa force wa plen. So there's a story behind the marriage. It's another issue. Eti orujin say our wonde do na at times no metiasie you can be very, very disappointed when the person you least expect to do this will do it to you. So metinasi, but if you hear her or see, or can be you, or say I want to do something evil to us. Not just say name mommy no any nikun obeso do omuhu. Mind you, it could be a lie. Just like I was saying yesterday, there is a man who has decided not to name a certain child that the wife have given to him. Neiri akowo baba dia befio. Papa no say already on jin this abofra dia dia. Etiye kasa besi ene abna on to abofra ni. The girl is growing. The girl is 4 years now. And the wife just gave the child a certain name, Keke. Ofreno Amabroni. Ofreno Amabroni just for the sake of the times. They said you couldn't and I just want to the and I knew couldn't to the dino abna and just want to the deal. Nikruno associate Aquilano to a certain guy. Nikruno mo a catcher and crofo say asime siwe and then a year in a warrior and to on 2 of friendly the child is 4 years. It's your years, and I may take your opportunity and I may share that picky sample of the said guy. And I mean, medine yire no ya call Ghana DNA, a DNA test. The yire say a branch open as no who is that won't put that wedi no. But Bema ya ma semna kankrofo tim. Emma get the catch him say October, November no. Na danfofo bi friend say any will meeting before 2025. Yes say enyesi obi atumi ye bone. And to the on kan no crack a kenche ni kunu say oyemfomso no fa nachi. Na so she told me that she was disappointed in the friends. It means that for so gidi say about friend and dia. But between me no yakoye DNA about friend and with there. Now DNA no so yakoye ya funny kunu to braj yakoye DNA behind the scene. Ama ye who say about friend and kunu dia. The I say be money din once be. Odi na ntokwa muntem ofi ho muntu ye. Eti bema na gie ndi se sai die na odi no no onye ono so we hu so onye ni se ne de ne ho tesa o se no gusu menstrati na so no prince obedi no e de chiri mo onye mi o se zia obi ba e no de akosho obi o so no kure ne wo ho is true, but why are you hurting yourself because of a statement made? If you America buy you are sending me long message we get here 12 in Ikufi. Wako hide down from because in Crawford ni kundu be wo Ghana. I don't know. Again. So Abna Obisa said, don't she deserve to know? Doesn't she deserve to know? Sorry. Doesn't she deserve to know?
Cash now. Say maybe my call wabontin na mistake be na aba na my call wabontin. If I'm going to tell me, who can you on cash or no to come with you? Obi abontin so asem aba cash or no, you are basing on it and trying to destroy your whole family, including Kolam na Mawono. I mean, no, relax. I send a bit my no cray, a bit my bands and no cray. Ain't no jai. I plan of what I can on bow few way. When man in castle can bet no if you all change the train on far plan. I plan a bag onto you. You know why?
Now, like catch yourself, pass it. Now, who can catch yourself, pass it, Makowa? Then I'll bet you, what can you do?
That's the point. Then I'll be
the worst is divorce. What again?
No.
Because and right here, some living style, some okay. This are grow, but it's exactly the letter that I have. And you didn't take a decision to see how sorry for. So for penny more.
Oh, you're taking your maybe one I say, yeah, you're building your life and I said, yes, I say no. You're building the assassin who could catch us our whole baby, then partner will be in your no bit.
I mean, then I'll be the Abbey so because who Jawa. Said one no, now I don't Jawa, then I'll be losing. Who Jawa said Bevan and one time because our dear Honorable Mucheza, you can't find a guy that was as he so. And I bet maybe I never pa. Almost 30 years in a year, and Tawale at 2 almost managers, sir. Yeah, manage you, you better now, Sama, I could see that. So, Bearman also said, no cry. I saw Bona Maniana. That's my next question. Who must announce a child out of wedlock? If I have a child today, should I? If
the man wants to announce, it should be the man.
Oh, okay. The man should say.
So now one about Rebecca.
Abra no kura woman say, "Bear may be able to me. I catch you and he say, "Mako, Chibi, and what you know." It
is a one and can say, "I don't want
I have Busian announced and you couldn't announce."
Say, I plan on one for country and Busian for it.
And I'm Bearman who wants a plan better than a few because Bear may be any stepchild. This are the barbecue. Because every man has children in India. And while I tell my wedding, you know, in media. May it be about only by the step. But media so they are siblings. So you can't sit somewhere and believe, say, I don't want to see this child anywhere closer to our house. Only one house.
It doesn't work like that.
But people say we are not being fair. As if we are giving rights to men. Men have too many rights in marriage. Everything is about men. Well, or see, don't I deserve to know? What is it wrong to be told what it is? Let me the other say, you deserve to know. You deserve to know the truth. But who must tell you the truth? When should you be told the truth? These are questions you should ask yourself. The other thing is that, can you manage the truth? What do you want to use the truth for? Because it's not every truth that you should be told. Because some of the truth, you put him the other way. It's you know what I'm doing, Abna. Who are any other points at the starting call?
And so about the man and thinking, or she said she's overworking herself. I said, I will be away to not say, a pool in our bill, so for it. That be that they'll call father. Come on, it's a Nipana be in the picture. And like you should just relax, don't relax. And I saw a person in our say within the minutes over a year, I building for 15 good years. But so we want information, let's say that you don't relax. Even if there's a child involved, there's another way to deal with this issue than say, I want to no. She's overthinking. You know
but Oba Kasa now would say, so you're extra careful.
Say I want to hurt us.
Yes.
It's dangerous. Yeah, it's dangerous. Because as time goes on, or build it up, one day penna spark it. I see we. You know. I'm relaxing. Although you would say I relax, so why? You'll be very fine.
Thank you. Obviously, don't mind. It has not happened to her before.
Oh, it doesn't have to happen to me before I can advise someone. What I say.
Obviously, don't mind.
It's a reality of life, you know.
It has not happened to her before. Don't mind. And told that.
And told me that. Oh,
this is not how you're going to talk.
And I go up and then I may mean Kunipa Pro, and I'm in Kumeho.
I said, not just so. I'm not just away. I'm not just away. You never will.
Ah,
we all die.
I be mean cocoon because Yako Wabram. I be mean cool be a plan. I want to know Nemishi.
That's it. Young Quayam now.
Majesty.
Yes,
Yes, dear.
The topic is very interesting, actually. And I think that what advice really strong. See, there's absolutely no need to cause them to inquire on the other family members. No.
Okay.
A union. If it's not going to work out, or meeting a static process of divorce, the dancer of the call will be any day, like it's not necessary. Like you won't come out to me, so I think say your advice is solid. Then you should take that, yeah.
But His Majesty, what is your take if it's true that the man has a child without telling with that what they are saying, if there's any truth in it? What do you think should be the stand of the man?
So I think the man, if it's true that he has a child, he should apologize to his wife that, hey, this is what has happened, and this should be the way forward. He should formulate a way forward that, yes, I see, all right, may I apologize to you. Going forward, this is how we're gonna as family. If she doesn't want family to be part of the family, he can decide say Akran stay with the baby mama and so that peace will prevail. But yes, the man because of the marriage vows, the man owed the woman a duty to apologize if that is true. That hey, this is what has happened, and chat a move forward. Yeah.
So, His Majesty, you are saying that the locus for the apology is because of the vows.
Because one, we're violating the marriage vows.
So would the apology kill the child that has been born?
No, it wouldn't, but at least it will bring some peace in the heart of the wife.
Are you sure? He says, I don't want to have anything to do with the child or the mother. So her behavior is like, I don't believe this. I don't want this to be true.
Yes.
You see the stand of the woman?
Yes, I see that. Yes, that's true. But I think she's making that statement from a point of anger and a point of a broken heart. And people react differently, right? When shocking news like this come to them. So I think that's her own way of reacting to that shocking news. So she doesn't have to deal with that child. The child has a mother first of all, but she just have to be of known of the child, right? That my husband has another child with some lady. Yes, it's the man's responsibility to take care of that child with the baby mama. But once she's aware he has to like make peace with his wife by apologizing to her, and so that Ometinia keep our union going. Now, while the child is with the baby mama, so she doesn't have to deal with the child if she doesn't want to. Yeah.
All right, thank you. I have 2 questions, but I'll come. Let's go around and I'll come back. All right, now who is next?
Esther can say. I mean, call the next person. Good evening. No.
So, mommy, good evening. Let's say.
I just say I want to say.
Yeah, when you're partner, so
relax. Remember, I need to be more dream. I let in the I am, you know. I say. Oh, I didn't know.
Then, yeah.
Wow. Say now, see our remote crowd, dear. Was so the Abaca of February, she has had the baby. It's very painful.
I didn't say, Ukru, the Akolevi Baden.
I'm a son. I just say, yeah, just put it that way. It won't happen.
Is the house your house? Is the house your house?
House.
Hey, are you serious?
Yeah. Now what's me and Yako control? A people have a sex on with their drody cancer and son over Piasso. What's me who's an answer will be crap, or yes, the papa. Hey.
And the DNA house is at Lana Diabana.
You have no respect for your wife.
Oh, that statement, no, that statement is a loose statement. That statement you say, when somebody has a child with. No.
You might make you home.
Hello. Hey, relax. You lose. You ever to was. Hey.
Side chicken matu. Let you know side chicken na minim no. Na ordinary matu no na odo omakodi holidays. E wo fi up. Na me girl na minim no. Me hu na me put me for but onim say me go afu.
Esther, Ubuefu said that. Esther, hold on. Esther, what is the reason for Ubufu?
There be a what to me Obikuno, our 1, our 2. I said to me now, Kukodro, as a man, corner for the holidays of fear.
And Uncle wine back. Esther Tobo, and Colania wine back. Jamayale. Moyale. I don't know. Munyonko back or woman Kruna to say Munyonko Banome and Moa. Hey,
there be an only Boni.
There be Bonia, me Paquala.
What do now will be a mammo? It would not happen. Side chick na minimum na o ka me bisa say o ka say no me be fia me timi kasa me have say this is say what say nya ko control nkofo 2 e ko di holidays so na dem me se fa get gam ko to ka mo ma bi
there be o tie Esther do you we are bon sampa tie o
what say
na nkola ne wan ba
na on me hwemu ho ne ko no ne ba ma ne ko no,
hey, and Mamma, you're selfish. Hey, and Mamma, you're bayful.
Maybe we could have been in the wood to acquire then or before no matter who and if I have no cotton, and then they mean the enemy man normal.
And Esther, pay near a day is very painful near a day.
Share, yes, sir. Some more Gio. Hey,
Esther, Ukruba, no. Uba won go. And you Ukruba. Ade.
Adan say, "Eyo obi ba na eju so no e bi edi fufuro bi ba na omo tena omo mu mienu." Enim no.
Ah, who could call what the about you in Colano? Ah, now who could call who is on crowd or crowd and the cotty or cotty? Who could got your dear?
Okay,
so, someone I won't pass over Wabreno. One suma on the sound of Wabreno. Now, quiet, now there's no seven. Quiet.
Don't bring them to me.
They are not coming to you, they are coming to their father's house. They are coming to their father's house. How dare you say that you talk about?
Their father's
na bills tia well na bills tia ne dem fie ne wo dia e fie home no dia fie ne wo dia utumi akọ na koe Wana atichiro quiet.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, Wana sending me a gift. Thank you. His majesty, thank you.
Me tia mo senya.
Who supported this?
Me show na mo senya abuna gift.
You have
Esther, enti who how ni any day. Wo dey wudi wie no who how ni sen. Be man ni tia konyi mo ba bia who how ni sen. Chire me.
Counselor, I only say I na o ye ni ye nyina na ya ba aware ni. Eti ye nyina ye area kopima wi. Ye nyina na area ba akona kopima wi ye. Se menka se ko. But so by your say wo ko de na make sure say wo ko ye no fa aduro hye me ma ba bia me fa another thing inside me to so.
But you Esther. Ye wo embaye bi so omo so asase omo ba aye no. Nyame fa won so dia wo president. O man why yasi won say wo why yasi to me wo president. Tie why yasi wo president. Deputy why yasi. Mumu yasi wo president. Debi mumu yasi wo president. Moyasi doctors, Moyasi lawyers, Moyasi drug pushers, Moyasi weed smokers. But your girls be wow. Debi ye omu hiya wale. Ye won kwalebia. Tie ye won kwalebia. Tie.
Abina mpacho we de mamika.
Towas. Esther, I'm not no mami first and we last one. Esther, when him say you won crofo bi wo ho a. When him say mimiti we. You won crofo bi wo ho wale wo. Omo mami to awade so. O mami kodi obi koti na dia wo mu na ene muti won sa awade o. Enti mo kasa. Mo yo ofunu nsa. Me ma mo hwe mo nsa. Mo hwe papa no mo nsa. Abna one Ernest.
Good evening.
Good evening, everybody.
Evening, dear.
Let me say, I listened to the story, the letter, right from the outset.
Okay. Now I was next one. You skipped me.
No, you are not.
Oh, my papi say, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. So, I listened to the letter very well, and all the submissions. For me personally, I think it's first of all, Obano a hearsay, and if say oniniku our ampa no more good relationship as she is saying, I think he says she should gather the courage first of all to ask the husband or the man. to find out the truth from the man himself. And if she can't do that. And Mecca said, all kika ninia all is baseless, and I say useless.
Why?
Number 2, not putting aside or condemning her emotions. Say oyo bano, definitely no. Her emotions needs to be considered. So what you say, her emotions needs to be considered in the relationship and whatever that is going on. So media may free say in the first instance now it nullifies the whole situation. Now coming to the point where yes, let's take the scenario that if it is true, say question them outside now and answer on your bathroom floor out. I think in our dispensation, young man have developed a certain mindset. I don't know where it is coming from and at what point in time could they develop that kind of mindset, whether it is excessive literacy or what. You know, seriously, because we saw that family whether they are our mother's child or another.
Hey, Miss Kokos, miss you. Welcome.
So far as they are our fathers, so far as he or she or they are our father's child or children, we consider them as our siblings and we embrace them. But it looks as if we have come to a dispensation where we have created the family system. We have we have adopted a certain kind of culture where we want to oppress and suppress the male gender, which I don't think is the best. And the next point I want to make is that women in general these days don't even understand who they are, what they are, and what they stand for. So now they are creating things, circumstances and situations for themselves, creating problems for themselves. And most of the things, as you see, we are even arguing, most of the ladies are arguing, Sarah or Esther and Honorable argue about and all the points they are talking about. It is as if they put their emotions first against any other thing. They put their emotions, it's purely emotions, and we are not really looking at exactly what is happening. And the next thing too is that I'm a counselor who reading who can really say so did they have that conversation? Does the man need a male child? Did that conversation even come?
No, but every man need a male child. A man without a male child will hardly go to heaven.
Yes.
He doesn't have a male child, he can't go to heaven.
Your father is not making it to heaven actually. Tell him if he's alive. No, if your father truly is alive, tell him that he's not going to heaven.
Father is not going to hell.
The truth is interesting. So what I'm trying to say.
Parts in the mouse, right?
I just wanted to chip in this thing to support his point. Yeah, the truth is a determination of whether I say Obama or Obama is determined by the Y chromosome, which is produced by the man. It has nothing to do with the female. Because, it's the man who produces the Y chromosome. That is
okay, so unfortunately for all of you, I'm a gender chatter. Yes, I can challenge you. I challenge you if you want to have a male. Come, I'll give you. Want to have a female, I'll give you. It's not about Y chromosome and X chromosome.
So yes.
If you don't have a male child, you will not go to heaven. Continue your package.
So what I'm saying is that the point you are making is good. The point you are making is good, but what I'm saying is that there should be a conversation. You get what I'm saying?
Between who?
If there is a conversation on that,
between who and
between
who?
the man and then the wife.
You know that the current women we have, nobody will give you clearance to go and have a child out. They will never do with their emotions. They won't give you the chance to go have a child out of wedlock.
Yeah, so you know, counselor, I said second two-edged sword. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For instance, let me use myself as an example. Okay. We were before a counselor yesterday, myself and my wife.
Okay.
Okay. And apparently,
have you taken the consent of your wife to say?
Why did you come to us?
Pagwesi, have you taken consent from your wife to say what you're about to say? Because you are live on YouTube and Facebook.
Okay. Thank you for dropping my attention on that. I haven't. So let me.
So skip it. Yeah, go.
Oh yes. So what I'm trying to say is that our women and our women need to understand this. You need to understand the dynamics of the male gender as well. Is totally different from the way our mom was. And when you are entering into any marriage setting, you need to understand, have a certain mindset. It can go any other way. Somebody else can come in. How are you going to manage all those emotions? Honestly, for myself and my wife, we talk about these things plainly. My wife knows my thoughts about these things, and I know her thoughts about these things. We've talked about it. We've talked about our emotions towards any eventuality.
So, Pagwesi, let me ask you Pagwesi, just a quick one. So, a conversation you have with your wife and understanding. In case, Patricotum, you have a child out of wedlock, your wife have made it clear that she can receive it.
Yes.
I know I did what was saying. I'm going to get you a track. I do.
I'm not expecting her. You see, I'm not expecting her to embrace it entirely.
If your wife is 50 years plus, I will believe what she's saying. But if your wife is not 50 years, I will never believe what she's saying.
Thank you very much. But what I'm trying to say is that the most important thing is that such conversations have already gone on between the two of us. You get what I'm saying? Such conversations have gone on between the two of us. So I think, we really need to understand some of these things in our marriage setting before we go about poisoning ourselves and killing ourselves, all in the name of there's another human being coming into the marriage. It's human being. And I've seen the situations where, let me tell you, I have seen situations where a child out of wedlock has saved the marriage in several occasions. So we need to have the God kind of mindset. It seems our women don't have the God kind of mindset. God
so Esther is a wife of a pastor.
Also,
I've been in the church. Working since I was a virgin.
Privacy, wrap up and let's go because these two people will chew you up. It's purely emotion.
So Counselor, what I'm saying is that the long and short of what I'm saying is that, you see, our women need to understand the kind of marriage that we find ourselves and the situations that we get ourselves into. We need to think about both negative and positive. Say, what am I going to? How am I going to react? How am I going to embrace it? Should these particular issues come up, and then we should stop that thing of trying to destroy everything. The whole world should come to a halt simply because
your husband has got to have a child out of wedlock. I get you. Thank you so much. There is a group here that have sent a message. I like the name. I have the name of the group. The group is called the 33 Men's Voice Podcast. Hey, Charlie, this group, I like to join it. The 33 Men's Voice Podcast. I'll say modern men are too weak to tell their women they will add another woman to the marriage.
It's not just a our question, my privacy. Take a question in your corner.
Mami read the comment kakra on Facebook and YouTube. Evelyn C, I agree with Esther. She is speaking my mind. Have slept with another woman and brought baggages. It will not happen, and I will not agree, and I will not go to. Honestly, it will not happen, and I will also not leave the marriage. That's what. And I Jennifer say, the worst is a married woman fooling around with someone's husband. Jennifer, where they are called Obi and your husband fully partner state. Watch your message. You see, the worst is a married woman fooling around with someone's husband. Now, okay, Francisca say, Counselor, you are funny, pal, because a man who doesn't have a male child, they are not going to heaven. Hey, you. And I will say, why 50 years, doctor? I will explain to you, Barbara. Francisca say, what if your wife brings in a child out of wedlock? Will you embrace it? You can answer quickly. Will you embrace when your wife brings a child home? Will you receive it?
No, I don't have a problem, especially based on the circumstance.
Thank you. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Pagwesi is okay. Pagwesi is okay. Pagwesi is okay. Let me read the next message. Mongo Chimache, Obia Mpemo, Moche Ayabrewache, Obia Mpemo, Echada de Day. Echada de Day, Obia Mpemo, Muchanya de Sa.
Because what the banner so the
Esther. Esther's voice alone. Can I finish reading my message? Let me finish reading my message and you'll come. Facebook. I'm coming. Hold on, please. Can I finish reading the message? Can I finish reading the message? Evelyn says, Esther, your voice alone is soothing. Francisca says, I am sorry, Pakwesi, we wouldn't embrace it. Why? Hey, Pakwesi, your wife is here. Pakwesi, your wife is on Facebook. Your wife is on Facebook. He said he will not.
My wife is at the office.
She's on Facebook. She says
maybe she's a side chick.
Okay. So your side chick say is that we wouldn't embrace it at all. All right, Abraham, go.
Majesty, your question.
Majesty, what's your question?
Someone already asked a question. It was about like how he was his reaction was gonna be if the wife does the same.
But His Majesty, are you aware that as we are sitting right now, most of us we have not decided to do a DNA because we might be taking care of other people's children?
You see, the DNA thing, right? Sometimes like it's not one way answer. Like when you go and do DNA, for example, like in Ghana, right? Like baby swapping is easy. Like it happens easy. It's so frequent in Ghana hospital.
Hello, His Majesty. His Majesty, hold on. His Majesty. Hold on, His Majesty. That conversation, hold on, His Majesty. His Majesty. That conversation, I've had it already that under the 2% of the medical error, people's children are changed. That we know. But I'm saying that DNA, there are men who are taking care of other people's children. Maybe the children were swapped. Or the women were eating before the marriage, or the woman went to be ate and they brought it. But men have not even frowned on it. We're already taking care of it. So when they say, when women bring, what will we do? We will receive it like that. A cheddar that year day. Obi do you a cry, na yet day. At the word this Obi could 2 minutes, na yet day. Honorable, Chewa Jenny. Debbie, you don't have rights. Everybody address me.
No, don't attack.
Address me. Any question you have, address me. I am here.
Okay, fine.
Go ahead, flow.
First, sorry, no. She have no proof. Hearsay, no. Unless you have a proof to prove it. And Canadian, no, any idea or being found in the bush, Mammy, and can do their factory. We are not saving crown. If there's a child, why would you want to destroy yours? Obedient. Second, me name recruiting. No, send my that's a discussion with Yaya the counselor. That's what the baby here. It would not happen. And my soul. So do walk want to do bed. Let me say, Obana and the Power. When you're capable of having a raising a child, how an uncle. Maybe I only do body, you know. Master, my name father walk. Oh, my baby. Because say if I Ghana have rana, it's remember new raffle. And now someone made about Jesua. I will remember police. I will call no banner out of my house. That's right. Because what only panel as I practice through I can only. That is not right. What was Chimpana? Many recruiting, many in the shade, many say it to all as a good people. They will pay the army Yamano. They will make me pay our Yamane. Many now remember you and mammy you know. Some members or man's you. That's all see what do you mean? And then I'm a wa of an one, need it is all for one day. For Bana. You wouldn't have said the peace in the house, you already have destroyed it. The peace in the house, you have destroyed it. And on top of it, and my may catch on what you say. And yet, my dear, because I even talk of far and penny for no more can I make us a one. The things that will go on in the house. I remember some home and I must some stepmothers, a tree to some stepmothers, no. Remember, I'm home because one who is here, I've built you a home to have for your children. And then, Mama, one for people that come home. I can't by force. You have to just a meme tell me emotions. And then maybe happiness there. It's not supposed to be there. And to you there, oh dear, I have to make you happy. Make you happy. What's up about it? I will make you happy. Now what's that? And what is what? I start blaming me taking care of it. Na me this more woman there. Back in the days, if they know come Bible wasem. Bible mo hefa. And now who saw backward to my a watching fish and discover fiasi and build this year. Bearman a corner deba into a no or corners of a far. This is kind of running. It is okay. But now, maybe Yatuma, at the boy will be home. There be yeah, Juma. Say, Banco, come on, relax. No, relax. I want you to relax for me. Please. I will flag. That's it. One school. Almost school fees. Me no church ya. If you bills, me no church ya. Say, now catch him. So, what's up for people? Okay, Obana Oko Nabonteno, Osaka Fanaka home. Not that expenses now you feel. There is expenses. I got my own heaven. So, what's your let's put in discussion.
I think the story is interesting. I think the story.
Yeah, no. The what does it have to do with let her know or try? No, prophecy is actually right. That's not what you guys are discussing. And it's true. Answer the question according to what counselor asked him. Okay, answer the question. Questions are about and I may answer. Maybe it's one question here. Messi, you care about the story at hand. No question about what change the story. What change, you know. You have to accept the child because you have to. I can't sorry no. If I told maybe I'm not going to mix it out. I'm not sure another council and got a hey, yo, what I'm I said, my head what please. I said, my emotions are rising too much. Calm down. It's a discussion. It's not possessing. Oh, I mean, take your time. Don't attack anybody there.
All right, so Matiani Nameba Ablay. Enti Babia and Common Namno Kafra Dede Kakra Beba except me and me pom, but me mammy we intend them. Nami be so honorable assembly because Nami be say me tie answer me from the question lines in Embra. Mama, Kafra. Honorable. Honorable. Me say honorable because the comment they say what they akola eba ofie na akola na also de ba ofie ne fie ne mumienu nyina na mo hwe fie ho enti once mumienu nyina na mo hwe fie ho no tumi fa akola ne ba fie ho because akola ne fee so tua bi utility wo tua bi. The fact is say who contributed to the house in Tia? Does it change the leadership of the house, where decision making must be involving, especially with the wife and honorable. So how they are with you.
Honorable.
Okay, so honorable bar, no I better answer question because the point or yeah, more or less they said the house is not for the man alone because they are sharing to pay. Teteno, na ye maame no mo nya hwe, but those are not true because a dan bia ye papa no see if teteno, ye maame no mo contribute to it. At a kwame dan po ye see ni anwea no they contributed. Some were fetching water, some were bringing wood, some brought friends to come and support in carrying the son. So fitititeno, a man no ba so me mmoafo ema mema. Enti se bema na wona wakowo no oba se me mpese me hu akora no ofia me mpese me di mani be hu no me hia no ofia and the fia be ade foforo dia. We have to be very careful because the child of a man will remain as his child. And the right for a man to make babies in the whole world reside in his ability to take care of those children. The laws of the land says a man is taken to court when he's not able to take care of his children. So let's be very careful because these things and these conditions are very important and they are dicey. If we don't learn how to digest it well, we will end up every day coming up with an emotional statement. Get away, the offer so an honorable capitivity. I say, onya, the concrete evidence, but she's already making a decision. She's already angry. So listen to Esther, listen to Honorable, and come and listen to Evelyn on Facebook. Come and listen to all the women here. The modern women have become very covetous. They don't want anybody around their marriages, but they are married to men who are product out of 5 marriages, 3 marriages, and 6 marriages. Let's be careful when our emotions lead us. So I wanted to ask the Honorable Bar, maybe something's asked them. I said, and go for the network, no go with Classio, but on the manner, maybe that's our question with. I'm the one earnest.
Processes, patrol one.
Oh, carbon to you more. Yeah, go.
Baby, I don't know. I'm not sure it's for mine.
Oh, yeah, enjoy it. Yeah,
but, good evening too.
Evening.
So I'm not supporting what Abena said. I think that's Abena. I'm not in 100% of her, but she spoke wise. Sorry for my language. The issue is when you are getting married, be ready for anything. The moment you decide that, okay, me person me as a woman or as a man, be ready for anything. The last time Councillor Kazimbi or say cheating is only involved with marriage, but when they're dating, there is no cheating. Indeed, would because anybody cheating on you. But when you warrior, a whole night cheating is starting. As spouse entering marriage, we should be almost anything that comes. And there are a max phobia stroke a mental issue these things, because they were not expecting say once man bet to me cheating a product of a child bride feel. Be in expectation of anything so that when it comes, you don't lose control of it. And number one, the lady in question does not have any proof. as to whether truly the husband is cheating or and say anka empo I wouldn't support the husband open up to the wife because look at the decision she's already taken. She's planning to take human life and extend to it. So if you're a woman like that, the man will not be generally open to you. Or started in Yames, say only that level of communication now. Oh, to me avoid them and they say we know Yama say I'm from sorry for my tree is not good, but I'm just trying my best. Yes, if you have good communication with your spouse, things like this can be avoided. But if you are just in the marriage because you are married, producing kids, and then you want everything to be rosy or whatever, no. These are some of the results. Obi said that's fine, then hide it. Fine. So mommy, then hide it, and also more dangerous. And also you're more dangerous. That's why I'm saying that when you're entering marriage, you should expect anything, almost everything. Because the marital journey is not for the weak. As you are getting in, two things. You either come alive or you come as another thing that your parents didn't.
You come alive or come as another thing.
Or you come as another thing, yes, that your parents didn't bargain for. So, two things. So, if you are ready for almost anything, nothing will surprise you. Minimum baby or the condom crash in the packet. And one of my sisters, that's my cousin. She went to Kotokuba. It is unnatural. It was this Cassia long passes here for Togono. And to them, Obaya, Nikuna Edo Basri. And Obaya was so sorry for biting on you. So my cousin Fatih actually left, stayed in the hall. And then they started dressing up and a whole lot. Not knowing the lady was an area girl and I said on any and trimpler. So I want to see girl no kwani what dress your man or see girl down at the engine. The girl on any not that dining my chin or sorry ye team or me not catch any so on track girl neka.
Tina or yeah, the girl no me.
Hey,
Otumi die, and now Omusu Bibi count.
Oh, I didn't the way, yeah, money surprising, yeah, again, so surprising because all they were thinking is fighting this. And unfortunately for this.
No, but if it happens to me, my wife can never insist that the girl stays in the house. The girl will go back to where she's coming from.
Good. So,
well, say, I get back on and say, the modern men have become very lazy in taking right decisions. Men have become very lazy. Who found Prafaka Hotel, but the end of the way, what calculator will say, Mammy Yambaye. What does it? And just say, what Jimmy, but what about two swa indecent exposure? What by wrong time? Now I can know my dear, no coffee. What's in my uncle under now your team for the wear? One mother, Obeko.
Counselor, truly, Naka me sister no on bad that day, better.
And I make us say, what about wrong time? Go, and what about wrong time? And what about wrong time?
About 1 a.m. So 1 a.m.
So I say what about wrong time? No about two right thing. You don't make decision because Obi Bedi Biako. What does it? And what about wrong time? Remember, just say China no tea. Who dare you? Why let China no tea?
Naka Okono Anka and yet that day no beba. So Kotoku. It's a better college. I will to go. Now they actually not why shopping in the BBA and Sana was saying more about so a take hours. So this is it. So it come back down on that. It's in other two so no. I'm not feeling so 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. The own jam girl because now a new site or most your mother or more than or more to
sister, and no foul or back what Yamiba born who bad because side chicks in Yanko Padum on the lamb. William say side chicks no omo kan wade ho nyankopon de omo kan wade ho hwe bible nu nyankopon hu say enkrofo bi ebeboa ma mema akọ nkan eye side chick hwe Solomon abrabo eye biblical bible say ela Solomon wale ye no onya side chicks ahe ela yire no mu ahe wan mo na ma ni egya nyankopon som or see and the wives of Solomon turned his heart against God, not the side chicks. Emma and Quine P and Namdudo man Quine P.
Like I was saying, tell me daddy change, you know, the next, I think 2 days later, also who is that? Girl, no, and mommy, Pacho, you may see your mama, maybe to take your name out. I'm saying yes, you can come. One or so one, and you're feeling the market, then you see, Galoma, real about this. I'll see people come on. Yeah, but that is 7 8. And there are certain reactions. I won't say what's something to me I do, but certain actions you take can actually make the person that thinks so no feelings that were forward. So this is what I have to say. I'm not promoting adultery, but in case there is anything like this, as a man, no, because in a way say you bet to contain some kind of strength to be a man to contain. We have the power to contain and absorb, but men don't have the power. They least have anything like stress or more to be taking stress. But we women, we're created so special. Say stress now we have things set then we can maneuver our way around it. Ministers of Manchester only me agree, but I know from a point of view and from the people that I talk to, most of them listening to this advice, you know, they are at the winning end. Mami bi ye die otini kuna snipu ko yes ade no otini kuna be ma ni be wu no onu ni din e na e wo be ma ni will because man if you say you did not tolerate it too much to an extent say you ne chino to be the just obano such a woman can handle a home. But if you are too impatient and reacting like this to issues, who can bet you are secret Japati and not TP away secret a good game baby. Now or the Pia Montimo because when you say your level of thought tolerance but woman who say you can take certain things, even though it is not right to be disrespected by your husband. But woman who say, irrespective of the stuff, you can do there are things that your husband made for you. End of the day, he or she is not at fault. Or not your husband. It's in who are a phobia. Such a no but aquatani say in a way that you cannot actually take certain things.
Okay.
It's giving you up.
All right. Very much.
Women have to be mothers.
Mati, that's all.
As a mother, your tolerance level will actually detect how deep you are of a woman. That is all I have to say.
Thank you so much. Esther, your tolerance level is too low. Your tolerance is too low. Go and expand it, Esther. I'm now one next. I want to make up. I'm not a mega. May say, Esther, your tolerance level is too low. Go and expand it. I'm now who is next? That my uncle. Obama say, Oyale because Nikunu Obiaka Chen say, Wako Wanechi, Onya Day, Yango.
Okay. Cancer Michia, Abedia for Anina. I'm saying now me Tio and me free so Tamana was studio radio war live on. Now said Momudika say Ekano. Looks like the concrete evidence of that act. She's acting on what she has heard. That is number one. Number two, we should know say that would be the usual reaction of most women, and in particular modern day women. The America since a year at the Esino, BBC and 2 year in 2 year no, and in this case, I'll speak to men. I'll speak to men at 8 years. Say, we have become too weak in this generation. And would you comment to be a course because it might be 8 years can be the man can do this, can do that. Mama, now yen kasa yenye niema as men because the she-male in the system is getting too much.
You are needed.
Remember, from the beginning, especially when they are from their 20s going, they will swear heaven and earth to most women. Say, me, your lap of Mema Baku or Baba Kuku, me or me for baby and comforter. Mostly when they don't even know themselves. It's another year discusses similar topic. Now, say, young boys know what I'm saying. If you are not in your 30s and above, no cancer with the way you go Baba Kuku because Yankupa are more Bema for Baba. The productive industry for the world to grow. You were not created for one woman. Are there men that can contain themselves with one woman? Yes. How many are they? Few. Into Mema, let's learn about ourselves. Adia Bakuma Bema Unia. Stop saying those nonsense. Stop it. Because Musika say through baby. Now we status in society through baby. At times, you can't say me ye lie or one ye lie. A man of the mobile. Now when you see can be through baby. Now we status through baby. We not still or baby when you are going apart from area. Then you can start bragging. But most men start in their young age from their 20s. No, promising ma. Most of you in your 20s, you don't know yourself. You don't understand why God made you so. The entire one just says for a certain period of time, that we will not process cancer. You don't even know. But some say, baby, you don't have so much value to give to women to exercise your life as a man. You know, you mimic women. Most men today mimic women. How do men mimic women? They mimic women by listening to what women want to hear and repeat it to them. And as a man, once you begin to listen to women and the women are saying, and you listen to it and you go and play it back to them, most of them will fall for you.
But is it wrong to mimic women so they can be within your net?
Counselor, later in December, if you don't present your natural self to women and then you mimic them, it means that the way the woman is what you are presenting. You are lying. You are hiding your true self. And later, men should stop mimicking women in order to get them. Present your natural self, who you are. Let women know. I always say, me, I think me say Martin a plan back on the better say. I didn't hear. I have studied strange standards and beliefs. And I will be okay for one woman out of 10 to accept to be with me than to lie to them. I just also like we used to say, now you can't be Bema, your about Mudrian and one. But when young guys, no, they'll be 2024, you're about the end of your slave. We will not get Snaku ready to DM. Kikri, no much as a champion, or really, some madame, me and a power move for Mamia. Then these women, they are afraid to even tell any friend of theirs. So I'm branching with that way I am. Generation era now you won't see and polygamy is going to be the order of the day. Women themselves are the one that are going to make polygamy stand. Polygamy is actually going to start from the United States and most Western developed countries. I didn't hear. Cycle, you must cycle polygamy. A man a route for polygamy. When there are more women in the system, when there are more women with financial resources, and somebody should tell me, say, yeah, that time has not come. Today, from 18 years to 30, most women are well to do financially than men. And because of this, polygamy is going to be the order of the day. Very soon, one mobile campaign. Because here we are, you always want men who are better than you. And here we are, most women financially at the early stages of their first 3 decades in their life, they are financially better than most men. And if you want your hypergamy to work for you, you will definitely go and add yourself to another man, because majority of a few men majority of the men out there, you have more than them. And most of the time when women get men that they are better than, the relationship doesn't stand. Because it does not fulfill their hypergamy, where they want a man that is higher than them in everything: finances, status, wisdom, intelligence, and everything. So when we get to this level, where more women in the first 3 decades of their life are well to do financially than the men, either say compare Bema who be channel. Now what be control, what be the Bema in the relationship. Mostly when some people come to me and I ask them, girls, who was the man in the relationship? And they are shocked. Yes, most people are in the relationship, the women are the men. Why? Because the woman at the time, the woman is the one that is having. Into polygamy, madam, people imagining, Emma, because that's going to be the order of the day. Because when you have more than majority of the men, you don't want them. The 10% of the men who have more than you, majority of them are married, and they are the ones that only board of directors, which is your friends. You feel said you've selected one of the best. How do you begin to act like a man when you have taken time to study yourself and known yourself well? And I would say, me from this time going, I mean, me say, Baba be okay, mommy. Me say, can Baba consume. So you don't go give that fake promise to a woman, and then later on, what surprise no? Now what kind of crutch no crown is here? Or say why surprise kakra? Now one country answer no. Indeed, men are not any bold, and on the side of the women, prepare. We have come to that circle where there are more men and there are more women who are ready for marriage than men who are ready to become husbands and fathers. Because abroswa mu 3 to 4 abroswa 5 ene timi ebe ware eye ekun ana papa ba ye wo ma tan bia ba wiase a emu 8 etimi ewo ida so be ye yire ana obawo keke ba mema no emu almost 6 they don't end up saying ene sebe mpinfo ha 224 na abusu a mema bi no beba wiase a onfa na wonka bada no okọ. It always, even when we are in an era where there are more men, no, still, mema omubetimi aware aya papa ayo kununo, they are still in the minority. Always, the women will have to share themselves. By Christianity, ni other religions, you know, mema be dada omo. No akwaya aware no court. No akwaya aware aso dem obi no sacrifice Isaac. Nti mema no mo be nyuna munye nyuru mo be hia munye hye ma momfa mo situation mo se ba bia wo no usika sem wo fomti mo ajo ni mo sa sa yo baba akukunu. Then once your finances start changing, your status start changing, then you see say na obaba akun enso learn oko baby na ye ka the pros and cons of polygamy tie na so ye like I said, more pay or bad na come you trust polygamy, you trust all those things. Afi enter na mo na mo share hall. The counselor, no cancer they should begin to be men and stop mimicking women. And the women should also understand that baby true no enter polygamy is what is going to happen. Only a few people will have one man to themselves. And that's it.
Yes, so yeah, that's it. Only few will have one man to themselves. I hope Esther 8 years says what this of what tasso. And why not use a software the own Johnny Mobia. But yes, we are very soon. You have a Giadiaco. Yeah,
quick one. Memfa we come home. Quick one, Memfa we come home.
It's you.
Your categories or more off head. Nisika some you know, and or warrior and jet or Arbaka or more. And they want Musika some from Jessa group no, or no or Warbaka, or to me Warbaka permanent and will be society of some. And the next grade on Unisika Bawari, Unisika first check into a bed employed prostitute. And the last group on also so Unisika Bawari, Unisika first check, Unisika or the Ebeko prostitute or I shall lie or no Obesho Polo. Any other last one or dear, worry. But anytime I will hear extra sex partner, I will need Sika all the list of Mamma or Pamela or Stability.
Any Pamela
are the category. Yes.
I don't know friend Pamela.
These are the category. Pamela. These are the category of men.
Pamela, I obey you. I didn't friend Pamela. Today I said Pamela, Nancy, and say
they masturbate with their palm.
And your friend Pamela.
Yes. That's it.
All right.
Yes.
And send me one again. Bisa one betie now line call. And edu hima kasa or kasa we are maybe say a question. Edu hima Giano na kumaba any ya yabeka chen say. Niku di obi akọwo ene ya pa osi obeso yi omu nyina bibi obeso be hu akola no oba obeso hu se ampa anukura na me anukura bo tumi mbisa onye den
Kasla omisa na onye free obisa bema no answer the bema no then she will know what to do. But me I have had the same situation, so I know how it feels. But for now, no, that's how she's going to feel. But anyway, individual difference. She would even wish that I could have been born in China or my family, because I know how it feels. Me reading story in area, and I'm saying, so now I am a strict, but I think that she needs time. And the year one, and it's only Bema, and also say it happens that way now. That's the who you be a or pet Bema and Colasama. bounce I feel when it's all in the laugh the corner. In the situation I'm explaining, not Bema and Maiwa, he had the chance of getting baby girls somewhere. And you can feel, say, send your own nippanito to make us and I said, when you go to make us a war, Baba, may metal to know, Mother. Now for calling the baby grown up, you all have boys. Now I call girls one chair. Una because only say in your wishes, in your dreams, or baffle for the man. When it happens that way now, ube quite without ube you wish I can be crazy in every say. Namun in our bomb. And I say at a point in time, you wish all those things. Honestly, Nanka, you feel say be or baba no because of jealousy, excuse my language, say Jimmy, say broken heart. One dream say who I also know my home but Emre Konin Kakra bones are faded, then you accept a theory. Like me, me mammy example so mammy with 5 girls. Papa call boys, I want 3. We know that we have brothers, we were getting on. But the tension between the two and family, by any year and Tiasiano. And I'm mammy Musuni, I'm a phone Tiasiano. Now, maybe my boys decided what, yes, a force, but the family, yeah, maybe our boys know ya asante for, yeah, for. But a year by a chroma, yeah, they call my mother some man. Officer, we are renowned to me free the mama, my uncle. And my aunties will tell you, say, many boys no move free chromo. Or mobile, they go straight to your family house. Will be some auntie okay to and they say, oh, now we are ma, not many boys, yeah, mammy, or are into our ma. So I was any panic besides, now sister Florence, or my mama. Now, me auntie, like I say, and so later now, what Jenny said, ABI, papa, but the resemblance is there, so be all now I here. Ain't in about the see, I know Musanity, and yet I know I'm speaking from experience. And yeah, easy. And I they are a money here and say, Nipanico here, and I went me, I'm a conscious, oh, Abia, he or him say Nessie, a berry, ain't you know. Then now, and I say, I see you, Grana, you do everything. Grana was stepped here, but the air and it's about 2 thing. And no cancel out tennis, Anna. Me see you wish Senka, we are seeing a Bema, Wakuma, be a elbon. Because and 33 kind, the person is not able to tell you, send me worry too. Or no, so or no, so immediately about Sakulani pet. Oba was any be but you don't know why. Bonnie, Baba will say, attention, crowd the ma. Friend say, oh man, our banner, a swat. You ask him, say, why you're doing so yamshi. But media to him say things are going on, you don't understand. Or so when you're in the she, be anymore. Maybe oh, what can say to about me better grand she. But later no find out, I'll say, oh, okay. And to wait in that time, say nothing, all my fear time will be waiting that fear not cause crown here, they now would maybe in your vanity. But the meaning now, because she's honest, oh, okay. And to Kulani Tina. Oh, now me buy a aircraft and family you. First, can me buy a 2 seconds now. What be fee? No free and I say, but you say no okay when you be. Oh, you say when you do obey. Nini na cancel obey dreams, obey dreaming now. So when ya nipa and so when ya people you trust because they say entrusting and phobia. So when ya ebi I want to be, me be una na be who say you are going through and I'll be no I catch and say be I say. Now no as penny like me, I was 40 me auntie with me nana was seeing them in Yorkie. And so beside me kind, so she have to use so member they say and I offer cry worrying say and I so nipa yes I both have friend so it's a not normal thing a member in I but it be I said they make no tea, you know, and I want country and I would see a crowd beside no the way a man be or yeah no man at your age, no so feel say be also react to things. The capacity of in my time. It's a one year bisa, no one year will be an inimdia, and was rotenwa. Na ya age group ya. Why should go to catch us a combine if you then Wakasakasana, Jimmy's and Mekona, Okoshia, Kumisana, Mekoen, the Bugana. Then you have to think they will manage way. But a new be also the bed cancer. People will act out of broken hearts, out of so many things. And me, I always say I don't have a problem of you telling me so worry me, me grab up me because say we keep one miss me home better me private life. But I saw who this, you know, and a mama, I check no. One friends here, me feel say me mini problem. Say now we are seeing people marrying two ladies the same day. We see a lot of people cry to fear about one. For now, what we see on camera is they're okay. But who this see me now I feel disrespected, I feel broken, and I make Canadian our whole boys who group a mema or a meaning I put it in consideration. Those are the things. And I say, we understand our fathers, our grandparents were polygamous. Every time I pretend to say, meaning pass, you couldn't try to meet now, said the milk one, who say, till death do it pass. I will about tendency. But to bet to say, if you crown a man back so this time around, I won't have Bantino, Yen Titi and Yamas. Now what you say? It's a castle because one can't tell me. The other Babacana, the other Cabinet, no matter say you want to am or Bano, or Shaka or Jim, or Shay say. If only couple with now, it's a bit of my Jimmy, and I'm in my entity as prices or so, and I'm a young Cuba. But if you catch every gram, and we saw about the coyage. Anyone better put them on the situation. But class one cannot cry. What's one day I be catch us of a shed idea with Siamano. Me, maybe I'm not the to a
and also I say how.
I didn't have me.
Hey, yeah, Saga no our contractor connection. Yet me share girls be a idea about Toman Wombre.
So much baby on no crap.
Now say we are why. Yeah, can't actually because we are why. Yeah, why
saying. Hey, maybe I'm Michelle, no 9 years now to you. And yeah, Drew baby. Ain't you know?
The Messiah gave me. I was a baby. Oceana.
Your children have to offer not their siblings. Why not?
No, so that's what I'm coming say. Or see on beso be hun kwala. On beso meba.
I can't show. Now what's here? I've been there. What's here? Send me brain about Timo. We you dear grown now. Me some friends told me say coffee. And because
now go
I'm guys like you are broken. Open. Obi a candio. So why I'm going to you will go.
No, so you want so and I want to make us say I get away or no the only concrete evidence. Obisa said, doesn't she have the right to know? She feels I mean the man
in a case Obiasa and Obiate in India. Bisa from the answers that you want to know. No,
and Ubisa and no crack then abe.
You're not going to say like you must.
Now say no crack. Or see me Ubisa and them say no crack. 10 years and I'm the Baba few then abe. What can you do?
I'm not accepting. God,
who are you? No, who are you?
Who am I? Maybe so now we nick up
so Hona baby honorable kind 33 men in Chile say and men here for and a jama one you don't make a decision ma wo oh yeah
I'm
Uska on baby
10 years ago na me bisa no usu ni ba baby then 10 years time it's what no biaba you see nye unu bia wa ne ba nye wadanfu bi ba wo se me ba oba ofri you have to explain because
explain to who
I said I'm minimum dada
then explain to who Madam, who on my four? Only on my four. Oh, if you can say it is my house. You are only managing a home.
It's manager and manage if you own.
I said this is my child. This is my child. Why can't you accommodate my child?
20 years. You are 10 years about offering.
It's my child.
20 years. Your child offering.
It's my child. My what your friend Akwete Nantam.
I bet you know. I bet you know.
Naka if you know day.
That's already baby. I guess I know.
Marty.
Latest a year or two. And now ban the final. No great. Man can only introduce a child when the child can talk, the child can make a decision. When they harm the child can fight back. That is when you introduce the child. But that's all. I'm now calling the one there, but is it Hagar now? One Wagon and Gasaya. Wagon, honorable. Honorable.
This one, Monkobra.
Yati Wago. Honorable, near beside Semia. Maybe so I send me, but now call off. That's what maybe San said. And Tinata said, what will bear may be ano? Not just all who quite saw their collaba will be sana. What also to one bear money be answer. Also, the can't say.
Partly. Let me, Mammy, go straight to a question. When I mean, the rest of what I heard. Let me just push that aside. Na Kolani Befi on the Pansley. On the one ever to nephew.
On any young Rabbit.
Nino, bet me a Naman near the Ashanatali.
Mini animal shan't Tadiana, yes, on Nam Hodeke, the nephew. I am a year and I'm editing and then you was.
No, I never know what
if you are a homemaker, no, you are a homemaker. Now, me Baba feel none in your animal can also more tardy and not on the own channel tardy. You wouldn't go here.
Okay. Oh, sir, me can't say, Titifono. Now, on crap, I want to call you 12 hours. And also, Yano, and also, Yano, I make a point, Patroti Miasa. Or catch me say. No jumani bi no almost one su now almost one that now almost one way ain't you know say or your home where you grana she helped to build the house you see and yet I want our power and the hammy I don't care so I don't care so back and forth but don't bring her problem to be my problem.
What problem is it? What is the problem? My child is not a problem.
The child
it's not a problem. He's in the father's house. Or anybody have a party as a Akulani was a baby.
Okay, a baby. The cancer, a baby near you should be. Okay, Mr. Cecilia, what I told you say. Oh, Obama Palano, and Nina Casa said, Obi and Bibi obey me.
Because who said who had been seen.
Okay, a baby number knew yet the same argument. Okay, Mr. Akulano, some Kono and yet for months to cry. Oh, but not the number. Now, why? Disrespect you, let's obey Sakolana say, no what to say. It is Sakolano, so or yale, so on yale, see a chicken who see a prono, see a dead Romano said, and found you said that.
No, you didn't understand. No, you are twisting it. That was hold on.
Now you was there.
No, let me explain. I remember. I will explain to you. Hold on. I made that statement in the connection where you said we're saying how to live with a stepmother. And you are saying, Sakolani to me in Kasa, ya beya ni nya brosem na uba untumi bisa. And I'm saying me be maybe ya ne wo beti fie. Na oba fie juma babisa say have you eaten? Did you bath? It doesn't make sense. I won't ask. I don't ask. Messi, no, you don't. So my Messi. Musumaya mu dane binti ese amedi akola ne ba wotama otumi kasa per your attitude now.
Okay, you see, and I made sure I was saying
when it
was other way to cancel patrol when it was other way around, You didn't say that. When there was the other
Which
way
one is the other way around? Question I make an here. Now, me back to was it? One abu. Me back 4 months. Emma made action. Oma nu for obey.
But at that day, you said that.
Me say, won't you say, me say, media kwala fie ho. Na kwala na didi on didi. Me be fie me fro no go say have you eating? And kwala ne po ameyire eti omo nche me so omo say have you eaten already? It is wrong to ask those questions.
Wrong. Me say, when it was the other way around, you said it as the other way. Now it's this way around. You want to turn it because
what am I telling you?
I didn't know about Ube Jawali. Now, Palaya 4 months, I will tell you from. Now, Ube Macasa, Ube Tiapalano, Manafapalano. This is what we were talking about that time.
And I'm saying 4 months, I'm ready anywhere. I'm 4 months. No law will allow you to take a child for 4 months.
But you didn't say that.
You didn't understand. No, then it's good you are not learning. You didn't understand it. The statement was that no man should come to the house and ask the children, have you eaten? It is wrong.
Mr. Mitchell said, so now see a down free throw, ABC form. It's totally different.
Accept my child.
I would not take the child in.
Is the child sitting on your laps? Is the child sitting on your laps?
You do tell me, say, I'm
Aqualano Benin Wagon, Aqualano Eben. My child will have to know the other siblings.
I know. Oh, you're right. I said, oh, so that's fine. I said she's coming to live with her family.
Live with me.
I say the Obani and Shady Belly here, so to me can. Yeah, Shady Belly here to me can. Yeah, Shady here, so to me can. You don't determine, no woman determine where my child lives. I determine where my child lives. That would be a loose talk because the child is living with me. I determine where my child lives.
You are wrong. You are wrong.
Exactly. It's not right.
If the child has wherever you are going, you have to take the child out.
Where is the mistake? No, where is the mistake? I have decided to have a child. What do you call it a mistake?
Okay, who decided, so who decided so about Wallman? What can I say? I'm a person, Wallow. It's who decided, sir? Who person for and then the woman. What can I say? I'm a designer.
Men go worry about for Mako Wubako and Yawale. I don't need your permission. I don't need your permission.
Take care of the child.
But the child is coming to my house. The child is hold on, wagon, when you're Ghana for, it happens everywhere. Don't make it Ghana. Every child has the right of the father's property. Every child has a right over the father's property.
And I said the word, the rest of the word will collapse because we're down back.
So waiting out there,
So you threaten me. But would you have my papa? Or Tiramisuania Bema and our review? Said, oh,
Nasa Ukona Konya Bema Walewa, Sawunya Bema Walewa, Kai said, Uko, so what's it? So what's it? Ukwana konya bema. Honorable. Ukwana konya bema wale wa. Bema na ko share no owoma. And uko share mba na on share ma.
That's what I'm talking about. Someone make it our
address me. Ampa obadi abo ma wale nti wan wale a.
Ana wo bema me make you a mister.
David. Bema ya mister before marriage.
The word is about to come to the end.
Bema ya mister before marriage.
Okay. And I'm
Bema ya mister before marriage, but then say oh worry at the kind of
exactly.
Bema ya mister before marriage. Obadi esisa ni din eya ni Mrs.
I'll make you a man.
No, you've not made me a man. No. Forget. Hello. Honorable. Even you. Honorable. Even you.
You stand there, no one packing me.
Honorable. Even you. Honorable. We a nipa. Build your tolerance. We a nipa.
2 years, 3 years from now, let me decide to say if I want to be in that type of marriage. So me person may got into that type of marriage. But in time naturally we're going to change your mind to do whatever you feel say or would and make you happy. How about partner now on anything? On the happiness doesn't count, Anna.
Mate, Mesa, I hope you know 2 questions. Mesa, no 2 questions. Mesa, I hope you. Wagon. Now tell us your opinion. I'll come back to you, Honorable. Wagon.
Yes, sir. You're wrong. Too many you're wrong. You keep saying you don't need commissioner. It sounds like you're looking down. Right.
Maybe honorable, Mama Wagon, Casameba or back. Yanko.
Because who is your back permission? I want never know who are. Sometimes I must have opened That's we some permission to the government decision be anyhow. So they are private and few. Maybe just here before here. So I can't me here. I can't be here. And now they are going to be sure the other grammar. And so nobody cassa. And so nobody cassa. On process nobody customer or nobody till the bias. I just see it. But certain children want them up and be sure it doesn't sound right to me. Maybe about the and somebody to the back. Yes, I don't know. But who has one as the two back? The beer, little because the beer about it, they're about the beer, she's into drag. What I say? Aha, Masana, I don't say, a mother with the son. And the way to watch your product is the beer, what you have heard about your change, and the person what you permission for your own. Only about a cassa.
Wago. See, come on, I didn't hear far. And come on, and say, or baby, I be in a no say media. Oko who abontia, me impresse a colane ben, me mano. Me impresse me di be home. And a member and your stepchildren. Me won't buy 400. How many I am DNA? It is about many would take his stand say, you never want to see my children that have gone out to carve the children. Who are you? That's my question.
It's not like say.
I'm coming, Bridget. Don't worry, Bridget, you coming? You coming? Let him finish. Who just here? So me stand me say, Marco Wabonting. Get we say, Obia be catch and say Nikuna be Wabonting. Na enehi on peso be hu akwala no on peso be hu oba no eya ne se onye ne nkunu ne bibi esan se wakọ wo abonten ena ye bisa se be man emre ope ena so catch se wa wo abonten because akwala no ude no bedi be man e hwefie ono owo ne sika na wo take stand kase akwala we de me man nua no mu hu ne da. I mean, what is that? Yeke, Mia Wale Mimpo, Mima Mita Wale Sumiensa, Mina Mia the bus 6, and when Yamia Walimia, when Yaji say, oh, Wali Bemasi. Nebani send a money Wali in Ria, they take a stand like that. Minko Wali in the count, Mako. Where so I will mammy, Bema na Quako war, I could not Bema Baku. What's the one Tiasi to a call Bema? And I feel what in common I say. And you say, be a bit baby. But I had to say, a man in Yanya would name Tiasia. I was stepchildren who could call Baba, a planning your step. I am the back. Eti ebeye fempo se me bana makonu wo choko me bana makonu wa shiamano because yeti cantonment no ye fa ne mbra no fa ne nnuanu mo nyina ati cantonment no ensu ade baako enko school baako entina car baako no endi aduane baako because omo nyina ye lose. But when your wife's
focus, about person or father at home, baby, the pay, being young now, who can it doesn't say, or by now I'm one chair and I said your bath of visitation, and I said,
Bema, first question is said, or Baba canning animal as MFI, only honorable candidate you come. Nifia what just in a 15-bedroom house. 15. The girls in Latin. They are all living in the same building. All of them. Can I finish? Can I finish? Last 4 years, 9 years. He's living with the wife. She's not dead. And you hear for the Casasa, and I'm in fear, and I'm in die. It's poverty. It's poverty. It's poverty. One can't trouble. Never. He never said it to anybody, but one can't trouble. One can't trouble. And you hear one can't. Me bacho one can't. One can't. The story is there. Messi one can't trouble. He made provision for the children and let them understood. Say, this is my wife in this house. Her laws must be followed. Accept. But when you take an entrenched position, I don't want to see them. I don't need anybody here. It is poverty. It is poverty. Waka say we. Waka say we are now. Nana, and you're for Comanca. There be no year for Comanca. Oh no, you never check a class school fees at you. And you're here for Comanca. Oh no, you never check bills at you. And you're here for Comanca. Oh no, you never find India CC fear apprentice fee. And you're here for Comanca. Ah, oh here, a dam, oh here, a dam, oh here, a dam, oh here, a dam, oh here, a bone some. Etina Uktipa, the way Kayano, the 33 men, or say, men for 20 years won't can't question them. A son says, Sikaba will sema, Wabra Bonnie best son. Bema, Tamaya Mahama inauguration. Ye Dimrikaya co inauguration. Middle East Leguan, despite Nini Yanum air bobo. Kwesiada me pentem aqua sorry. Papebia me ofre me anopa. Or see, what time will you close from the church you are going? In a man, or see, well, I'll be at the golf course till 2 o'clock. If you can see me, let's sign the deal. Time I make class or no golf. It's a sorry, I am my own for the class. Sorry, pa. It's no more for heaven. 100%. It's your here, then be am pesika. Who was Sika?
You finish with me.
No, I see. I'll come back to you. Don't worry. I'll come back. If you can hear me, I'll come back to you. All right, me that's it. Say you matem, sir. I see and
they'll give you your stone every day.
as they bring the stone, but it's not able to build because stones need small.
The worst situation a man can be in is to be with a woman when that man is a poor man.
Don't marry as a poor man. Never marry as a poor man. Me say never struggle with a woman.
Natural giver. It is oba emawadie na abontisofo ohu adaninje.
Thank you.
You understand?
Thank you. And I'm a say.
It's not a natural giver.
Never struggle. Yes. Hey, Umbuakra. Main point I simple. Hey, moderator. Yabo it. My way can be near pong. I didn't want you mute now. So much as I may take. Hey, you have to be network banner. Labi. I'm not a labi never honor. Labi, unmute yourself and let's see if we can hear you.
Yeah, okay, all right. Can you hear me now? Yes. All right. Yeah, so, he cares less about your feelings. Allah don't care about your feelings. Just speak the truth and leave it. So, you struggle about your feelings and then speak the truth and leave it. Because it's if you don't know it, that's if you have what that's all you say, or no time I as who? On what authority? How?
As your wife and the mother of that house authority. As your wife and the mother of the house.
Who made you the wife? No, who made you the wife?
And the mother of the house.
No, who made you the wife?
Authority that will be respected.
Oh, hold on, sister. Who made you the wife?
You would not do about it.
Don't worry. Who made you the wife? Don't worry. Who made you the wife? Sister, who made you the wife? Your father's name is a common. Hold on. Sister, hold on. Your father's name. Sister, hold on. Sister. Honorable.
If I want to marry you.
Honorable, hold on. Your father's name is a common noun, and I brought you and gave you a proper noun. Because because you are not married. Because you are not married. So you are not married. No, so you are not married. So no. So you are not married. Oh, please. Hello. Obika Soba on Carboni is just a feminine term. Please. Obika Soba and Yatem Didier, please. It's just an idiomatic expression. Why? Yanko, one ekasa labi. Don't go off. Stay there. Don't talk and leave. I don't like people who talk and leave the scene.
Excuse me.
Hello.
It's wrong.
Yampon. I'm not Yampon.
I'm telling you what's reality. So if you want to live in a fantasy world, so go ahead and live it. But I mean, I'm living in reality. What do you mean?
All right. Wagon. Honorable.
Because men have been taking care of.
Honorable. Honorable Wagon, Obi Anyedi, Labi. Hey, you here for Casa, and no prayer, you here for the drinks, young castle. Honorable, your shower no on no control, Anna Brabonitia. Labi. Chirawa Jenny and Koya Pon, moderator say Yampon. I will tell you that.
Okay, all right. The battery been to say advice why you going to leave your home because of some another child? You leave your home. Yes, you are running over the show. Your piece of wire on the house will be all right. 80 for hello. Ceasefire. Abrabona airborne. Ade ba ko ani pedase ni bi ahia. Eye duro bi aye ton wo krum. Na obenya bia de ohia ne makpe ginger honey chips. Review. Oria obenya abotre. Ese anu ohyepa. Baby a wo bia bomode na to bizisi a US 862-215-2007 Ghana 0277-609-644. Efutu ade mo ba ne se se only evidence. Na so na koma akosoro. Onhwe no anya no ho bone. Onhwe no anya ni kunu no bone. Oya, uni dia obenya. Ena ukunu ko wo abonten a enfumso a waye ne se unyanka onko awo ma le ho but be man so nya kwan ehwe nkwala na ewo fie onya kwan ehwe na onu asi na adwen piso ko wo abonten a hwe na wangina so enja awale hwe na wangina so anka nsemfo obo obu ade no oni obo wa abotre. Tolerance is very essential. Sister, we onto ne boase. Beme bia wutie me. Ah wa wo yirechi. Di hunehuna wunti. Unko abepa so abeka chem. From 0277 ye be na mane 609 644 0277 609 644. Sounds no baby a on kan kire wo esisi wo so o so daye o so ya akora bi gina wani so akora bi a kunani woda ro aba wo daye ni esisi wo so sa ukuna akọ abonten sister hwele wan ka de yenka frame na membo a 0277 609 644 wo a wo hwe me sesi a wo follow me on YouTube mesra wo Kahu na follow my YouTube 02 abana chura na mama 0277 609 644 0277 609 644 na mama jiso no me Ghana frem wo so na ye ndi nko na membo a Nyankopon hira no mbo ho bai abotre wie kunimdie bufu onya de ye nye be ma ba bia o abontin bia no Nyankukuru ni enkoji akola ni mbere fie ese ye fie ho na asumdie ni ewo ho na nkola ni entete wo onye baako
obi nim dwomku a obi be sɔre so adekyin mu abotre ene edi adwuma yi wo a ba ye enkanka the 33 men many age pass ma be come back ye nyina your friend the school of marriage and relationship they be aya ba Monday to Friday ye be sua de follow me see am follow back na ye fa nya de sua ha enye ntokwa eye ntiase obi anakoma ba bia onkowe ginger Esther but modern say nwumere we ubedi hu honorable ya but modern say ubedi hu abna hwe na wendi hu na se na wedi na ye Abrante bi ba ha oni e chate okọ banayiri ni wa Pastor Francisca say the African marriage for you so disrespectful. Africa wade embembu ade obi aka na ade ye be ne den obi say I love you. Obi say polygamy is going to be more at or see polygamy is going to sit. It's going to more sit there and don't make money. Bema upo polygamy men fo nya asem kopesika na onye sika wale dodo enye de ohiafo am wale dodo no bewu ntemaja mu yire ma yo mu widows nyame ndom mo ni sika obi abi obi kunu etwempra hwe no wanko tia na yire nan so ndi obeka wote so wo di wulemu obi kunu koti na odi a dinidin hwe se umfa nyinsemba na oye wade so obanyem nso a hwehwie ni yi ansa na nyem ta uko shia honorable ya ofra akra no be yi nchine na wawu nyame nhira mo nyame ya aduma ochina ye besen shia medam asipa abla chief moderator thank you.
Yare yes obi benya wona fi yare yamfa yare nso nya nipa sichire yare ni no sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy, we are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pockets, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma, and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055-000-5077. 055-000-5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support.